Hey guys, how are you? Cheryl here. Thanks for stopping by my studio today. I have a fun little video that we're going to do something a little bit different. This is not really my weekly video per se. It's going to focus on a couple of new kits that are out and also a little mini unboxing that I got some products the other day. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Cheryl Horvath. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Woodinville, Washington, and I'm here to show you all kinds of fun new Stampin' Up! Products and inspire you, and hopefully you want to go make a card after you get done watching this video. So anyway, let me put you down to my desk and show you what's going on. So we don't need to look at my paper trimmer right now. It is, let me just do this first. It's Kits Month. So all of our kits are on sale up to 30% off. So not all of them are 30% off, but some of them are. And I'm here to tell you the new Blossoms Wishes kit. I just ordered another one because I love this kit so much. And I am usually a one and done gal when it comes to the kits because I just don't like to have that many repeat cards. But I love this style card. And I love that it's a slimline, and I really am enjoying the colors and the versatility of what you can do with it. So I'm going to show you some ideas with that kit very soon. And then I also want to unbox the Beaches kit because I haven't worked with that one yet. And then I'm going to do a mini unboxing of product. So maybe I should do the unboxing part first. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's do that. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing that tappy tap tap with my fingers on the table. So I put on a new surface. This is a wood grain surface as opposed to my black grid. Let me know how you like it. I don't know if it's going to be too hard for you to see contrast because this is so much lighter versus I just flipped it over so I can always go back to it. So this is what you're used to seeing from me. But I thought I would try something new, so I just adhered a piece of this photo paper wood grain to the back of my mat to see if I like this. So leave me a comment. Let me know how you like it, or if you think it's just too dull. Okay, where should we start first? So the popular item initially, right out of the gate, was the Trucking Along bundle. And so I did purchase it. I believe it is unavailable again. Gosh, I swear I just checked it too, and now I can't remember. Pretty sure it's unavailable, but it will be coming back if it is. I happened to get it on its second refresh. I missed out on ordering it the first time. It sold out so fast, and then I just kept watching it like a hawk, and I finally got it. And so now I haven't even taken it out of the bag. So this is the Trucking Along bundle. This little blue dot means it stands for the miscellaneous category, miscellaneous holiday category. And this is my Bible of stamps. So I put photocopies of all of my stamp covers in this book so that I can just quickly look for whatever I want at a moment's notice. And so this Pool Party Blue is under miscellaneous holiday, and I did that because when you look at the stamp set, it's super versatile because you've got Christmas, you've got sending you sunny thoughts, you've got little packages for, it could be birthday or Christmas, you've got some trees here with some flowers, it could be fall, every day is a fresh start, farm fresh. So it's really not a Christmas stamp set in my mind. That's why I put it under miscellaneous holiday. But I'm super excited to start playing with this because I'm not into doing a lot of Christmas stuff right now. But oh, look, there's a palm tree with do you see how cute that is? A little palm tree with a little surfboard and a beach ball. Yeah, this one's going to be fun to play with. So the Trucking Along bundle is the first thing I'll show you. The next one, I was a little bummed when I got this because I ordered the bundle, but the dies were missing from it, and I haven't even put the stickers on the rubber stamps yet. But this is pink for florals. Sometimes it's really hard to categorize what what stamps should go in which category. Like for example, the one Rachel Tessman's. Oh, I don't have it out here. That's kind of a new one too. Layering Leaves, the Layering Leaves bundle. I put that one under sentiments because it's full of sentiments, and I love the font on the. So anyway, I'm digressing, but this was classified as a floral. I love these little watercolor splotches. You can do some really fun things with those, and I wonder if I have them handy. I was playing with color the other day. I think they're right over here. Yeah. And I got this idea from Heidi. I can't remember her last name. Heidi from On You Go Stamping. But you can use these little color splotches, these guys right here, to do a design kind of like that. Isn't that pretty? I just love this card. And it came together in just seconds. And so what I did was I created a bunch of swatches of different colors so that, like, wouldn't this be great for fall? Oh my gosh. So that I could easily just quickly grab, and I've labeled them, just quickly grab, and this is first generation and second generation stamping for both of these. So I'm going to keep these on hand so that when I want to do another card like this, maybe even using this swatch or this swatch here, I've already got a bunch of color combinations ready to go, so I don't have to stop and think very hard about, oh gee, what color am I going to use for this? So that's this Timeless Charm, and it does have coordinating dies. They're on their way to me. Stampin' Up's awesome, by the way, when it comes to stuff like that. They're I gotta say their customer service must be overwhelmed, or maybe they're short staffed. I don't know what the deal is, but they're a little slow to respond. But when they're due, the response is always very positive. I've never had a bad customer service experience with Stampin' Up. Okay, the next thing is an older stamp set, but I got it on clearance. And I had been, gosh, I've got bad lighting going on. I had been looking at this stamp set for so long, and then I thought, gosh, it's really a coloring stamp set. I do love to color, by the way. But anyway, it went on sale. I think it was like $9 or something. So I got it. I'm going to make some fun Christmas cards with this to show you guys. So that's going to go in the holiday section. This was from the online exclusives. This was also sold out for a bit, and I was on the fence with this one, but then I saw a bunch of other demos do some really fun cards with it. So I gotta figure out which light it is that's causing that. I wonder if I turn off the overhead, what will that do? Oh, that's better. Natural light. So some fun little stained glass coloring techniques, or even just solid coloring. I love the little bird, so I'm gonna play with this one. Also in the holiday category. I don't have my little code up here yet, which means it still needs to be processed. That's always a process too. When you have to be disciplined when you get new product into your craft room. I'm a stickler on that. Otherwise crap's just gonna pile up, and it's going to stack up, and you're going to get frustrated, and you're not going to be able to find anything. So I really encourage you to find a process that works for you when you're entering new items into your inventory of supplies so that you can use them and find them when you want to use them. So this is a Phrases for All, and I'm always looking for good sentiments. So sending hugs and love when words aren't enough. I really like this big, bold, happy birthday. Thank yous always come in handy. You're all kinds of amazing, caught my eye too. So here's the stamp set. And then I got, this is the embossing folder called Exposed Brick. And I fell in love with it the first time I saw it in action. It really is got some amazing texture, and I can't wait to use it. So I'm always looking for ways to jazz up a plain background in a very quick and easy manner. I do like ink splattering. I like ink blending. I like a lot of that kind of stuff. But when you're looking to just quickly put together a background to a card that you just want some interest on, embossing folders are your buddy. And this one I think is going to be really pretty. So that is called Exposed Brick 3D Embossing Folder. Then, okay, I fell victim to it. All these demos were doing these really gorgeous cards with this designer series paper. I did not get the stamp set that goes along with this, which was, I think, like had Santa's sleigh and stuff like that. It just didn't, I don't know, it didn't turn me on, but the paper did. So I went ahead and I broke down and I bought the paper. So there are 4 pages of each double-sided design. So there's a print on the front, or there's like a scene on the front and then a print on the back. And to be honest, I'm more of a fan of the less of the scenes and more of what's on the back. Although I do really like this fox one, so I will probably use this just as a card front, figure something out. I thought I saw somebody use the Trucking Along bundle and they put a truck in the background or something kind of cool like that. So there's that. Another scene. Again, I really like this print. This could be used any time of year. So good, this one. This green. That's cute. Little deer. I'll probably use this one. This is pretty. It definitely needs something. I don't know what you would do to it, but it's kind of plain. So you'd have to jazz it up somehow. This is a very nice wood grain pattern. Again, all occasion pattern with this navy blue stripe. Don't care for this one very much, so I'll probably use that side. Saw a lot of one panel cards with this particular design too. Not a fan of this pattern, so I'll probably use this side. And I really do like this diagonal diamond kind of pattern. Not a fan of that one. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I could see doing a lot of stuff with that one too. And then you've got your basic red, looks like a red, not crosshatch. What's the word I'm thinking of? Not a tweed. Anyway, all occasion or Christmas holiday. And that's kind of a pretty scene too. I like that one. So we'll see what I come up with this paper. Hopefully I can get some fresh ideas since this has been promoted so much already. We'll see if I can come up with some new ideas for you guys if you happen to have this paper. So that's that. And I wanted to say that this paper costs $12.50 if you're a regular customer. If you're a hobby demo or a demo, remember you get your 20% off. So that really makes this paper $10, which is quite a value if you're a demo. Let's see, this is the balloons paper, and I blew it because I bought this bundle a long time ago, but I apparently keyed in the wrong code because the bundle showed up and I didn't have the paper or all the other stuff that goes with it. I just had the stamp bundle. I hate it when I do that, but so I wanted to add this to my order so that I could do some fun stuff since I have the stamp and die set already. So, oh, those are fun. Fun colors. I love that. Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst and Bubble Bath. Oh, that's cool too. I like that one. That's pretty peacock. Looks like Night of Navy, maybe. Really fun patterns for birthday cards or celebrations, you know, graduations, that kind of stuff. So pretty. So there's that. That is called the Bright and Beautiful 6x6 series paper. And I processed paper into my inventory also. So when I get a 6x6 bundle, I just grab one of these pockets like this, and it fits perfectly in here. And of course I have my sheet that I do samples on so I can see right at a glance what's in this set. And then they just sit in, I was at Costco and they just sit in these clear tubs. And I got a 4-pack at Costco for like $15, I think. Inexpensive. Don't quote me on the price for sure. But that's where I keep my 6x6 paper. Right behind me, where I can get to it. Because if you can't get to stuff, you guys aren't going to use it. You got to know where your stuff is. I'm going to keep harping on organization probably throughout this whole video. This is neutrals. I always overlook these when I'm ordering. This is the every catalog release there's a new pattern print for the sets of colors that we have. So this is the neutrals designer series paper, and these print come in stripes and hearts on one side, and then polka dots and little dash lines on the other side. And I thought that these neutrals would be great for our fall cards that we're going to be doing. Gosh, it's August already. Can you believe that? Okay, so this is another one, and this was in the Regals. Whoops, timber. Let me just open this up real fast and show you. So this are the Regals, which is the Pretty Peacock. Let's see. Blueberry Bushel, the Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grave, Old Olive, Pretty Peacock, Real Red, and Shaded Spruce. So those are the Regals. And those will be great for Christmas, I think. That's why I got that. And then the last online exclusive I got was this polka dot ribbon, red and gold. And it feels like there's a ton of it. It's just 10 yards. Well, I shouldn't say just 10 yards. 10 yards is actually a lot of ribbon if you ask me. So kind of fun. I could see this will make a very chunky bow. So I probably wouldn't use it to tie a bow. But I would definitely use it to tie maybe a knot. So it's got kind of two sides to it. One side looks like that. It's like kind of got a different pattern. And then the other side is polka dots. So it would be great for just a flat border on a card or a flat piece of accent. Or I know a lot of a lot of card designers use it like this behind an element where they just fold it over, and then you'd get to see both sides of it. I don't know if you like that or not, but I thought I'd give it a try. And then one of the things I always do when I enter ribbon into my inventory is I keep a it's behind my water bottle here. I keep a little tray right by my ribbon stash of push pins, because then I just tuck this in there like that, and now my ribbon is not flying all over the place. So there's another inventory tip for you, or organization tip. Couple more things on my order. This is the Beaches kit. We're going to go through that. So that came, and then I've only been a demo for, gosh, it's going to maybe 3 years. So the cycle of promotions and sales events and things that happen, I'm not like totally down with yet. I think there's probably going to be a plain cardstock sale coming up, and I want to say October, but I don't know for sure. So I didn't want to order a ton of paper, but what I do with basic white is, because I'm always using, quarter panels of it. And so I specifically bought this ream. I have a bunch of basic white here in my stash, but I bought this ream to just cut 100% of it, cut it into quarters, and I'm going to put it in a little bucket to have handy, because it just makes things go much faster. And until then, that's going up there with the other paper. So, okay. So that's my mini little stash. I will tell you that I placed a very large order yesterday with the launch of our new mini catalog. I'm very excited about this particular catalog. I don't know why. There was just so many things that spoke to me in it. That I even signed up to do some card swaps with other demonstrators in the community. So I signed up for 2. So I'm going to have to get to designing as soon as my order shows up. I could not convince myself to pay for expedited shipping. Shipping is also so expensive without expediting it that it was going to be like $100 more to have it here on the second day shipping. And I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I don't know when it's going to show up, but I've already seen on YouTube so many demos who paid the mighty dollar to have next day shipping because they have it today. And so there should be some fun videos out there for you guys to watch. But until I get my order, I thought I would talk about kits today because, like I said, kits are on sale, 30% up to 30% off. And the kit I was playing with the other night, which I fell in love with, is this Blossoms Wishes kit. And I got to say that I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did, but I already told you I went back and I bought a second one. That's going to come with my next big order. So that's exciting. And so let me show you what I did with them because I have a couple parts and pieces left that we can make so I can walk through with you what they look like. But so here's the first card as designed, and it's just very pretty, and I love the sentiment, you matter. There are 4 of these, so you get 4 of this size and 4 of the larger size. I went and added, and guys, I'm telling you, this little tiny detail of adding gold stickles to the center of those little vellum flowers, it makes a world of difference. And so I went and did that on all of them. And you can get a 3-pack of, they're called enamel accents. I call them stickles because I'm old school. And in fact, I do have old school stickles. That's what I used. I paid $2.99 for these at Ben Franklin's, Lord knows, many years ago, probably 5 years ago. And they're still good, which is why I haven't bought the Stampin' Up version because I got to use what I have. So this is the Slimline card. I just added a piece of Orchid Oasis underneath it for some excitement on the inside, and then a white panel on top. And this is a very sweet card. And because these are specialty sized envelopes, you don't really want to cut up your envelopes and do alternatives with them unless you want to A, make your own envelope, or B, hunt down where you can buy more envelopes for this. So that's the first card. And then I mixed it up a little bit. I also added a bow because there was no twine in the kit. But I added the bow and I added the stickles. And then on this one, I'll show you both of these. I changed the sentiment up. And I'll show you how I did that. So for the sentiments, I used this set, which is an amazing set. It's one of my go-tos because I love the Just For You. And I use the thank you, and then I use the birthday one quite a bit. And it has all of these coordinating dies to cut out each one. So instead of fussy cutting the sentiment like some of us do, it die cuts. And then this is Lisa Curcio's $1 million or $2 million, or I don't know what she's up to now, probably $3 million sales. She has done a little cheat sheet. I think her daughter actually did this because it's kind of hard to tell, like this one, I think is the For You. And it's like, how would you get that out of that? So it's the thank you. So this particular one, is that right? Yeah. I think. No. It's still kind of confusing, but this will help you. So I just went online and printed this out. I think it's on her website. You can grab it. It does not come with the stamp set, just so you know. But this is a really great bundle that I go to all the time, and I used it for this card. And I made an alternative. I did the same design. I just changed up the greeting to say, hey there. And then I just put a little border strip inside. So the way that I did these, when you get this kit, you get a whole sheet of these labels, but you only get 4 ones that are in English. Everything else is French or German or something else. So what I did was you kind of burn through 2 of them, unless you want to measure and get really fancy. I figured I wasn't going to use these anyway, so I use one for the background, and then I grabbed another one and I fussy cut, and I used a longer scissors because it's timber, because it's a little easier. So I fussy cut. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit here. So let's see, get in camera. Cheryl, there we go. So I fussy cut right on that foil line, just like that. And then like that. Hold your breath and cut straight. Now you could do this with a trimmer too if you wanted. Then, do you see the little foil corners still? Then I just trimmed those off, like so. Like that. So now I have my blank label that sits nicely, and you can still see the foil border through, like that. So I did a couple more. The thank you fits very nice, and let's zoom back out a little bit. The thank you fits very nice. I love hey there, and I love what's new. Just a fun sentiment for all around. Hey, just checking in with you guys. How you doing? And wanted to send you a card. So it's nothing terribly dramatic, but just a fun little sentiment to put on the front of these cards. Again, with the stickles and the bows. So that's how I did that. And do I have one more of these to put together? There's 3 here, so yeah, there is one more, but it's not put together yet. Okay, so now this is what the as designed card looks like. Nope, switched up. This is the one, the tall slimline card. This is 8 inches, and again, I used the stickles on the little flowers. Put the happy birthday, and then inside, wishing you everything wonderful, and that's also from this set here. So again, a very pretty card. I happen to enjoy the wild wheat, but I've heard that that's not a favorite color of many, so I was trying a different approach for a couple of these, and the first attempt I made was to put some Orchid Oasis ink blending in the background of the circle. So I don't know if you can see the difference. It's very subtle, but it adds a little something if you want to. So that's one idea. And then another idea I had was to flip it over and ink blend the back side of it. So this side is the wheat and this side is the back side. And then so I ink blended with Orchid Oasis, and then I took my water painter, my big fat water painter, and I splashed water all over it to get the ink to react. And so you have speckles, which I think gives it some nice texture. So you can put it onto your card like that. And then this would go there. This would go there. Your sentiment, I just grabbed one. This is not the English one, but I just for layout purposes. And then these get tucked under there like that. And then this one goes this way, like this. And now you have a blue card, a very pretty blue card. So that's one way to spice it up. You could, oh, and you put the little vellum flowers on there too, and that will add a little bit more sparkle to it when you're finished with this card. And then the next idea I had, so let me get rid of these parts, so I'm going to use this one, is to grab this. This is what comes in the kit, and cut a brand new one out of colored paper. So what I did was I cut this 3 inches by 8, and then I laid this over the top of it. I drew, I traced a circle, all 3 circles, onto the petal pink paper. And then I grabbed my 2-inch punch. And this is not a Stampin' Up! 2-inch punch, but again, I had this before Stampin' Up! So, but we do sell them. It's in the online exclusive area too. So 2-inch punch, circle, cut, cut, cut. And then I splashed it with my water painter and Sweet Sorbet ink to give it the texture. And I really like this color combination. Sweet Sorbet is one of my favorite pinks, or reds, I guess. So this goes in there like that. And then you can put that at an angle if you want. And add your little sparkly gold vellum flowers, and you've got a really pretty alternative to the wild wheat, using nothing but a sheet of colored paper that you already have and your 2-hole punch. If you don't have a 2-hole punch, there are a lot of, well, there's a layering circles die set. There's a bunch of other bundles that have circle dies in them. So don't be afraid to go hunting through your stash and see what you have for circle punches, which reminds me, this is my die cutting book. So I have 2 of these. One's for stamps, one's for dies. And I haven't done my labels yet. But this first section is basically for basic shapes. So like here's the beautiful shapes dies. All kinds of circles in there that you could use. Here's the stitch shaped dies that have circles. This one is stylish shapes. Lots of circles. Layering circles. You've got a small circle in the radiating stitches one. So there's benefits to keeping a log of your dies like this so that you can go on the hunt for something very specific without digging through all of your, however you store your dies. Maybe that doesn't bother you, but for me, I like to have something right at my fingertips. Here's more circles that I can just flip through just like this and go, oh yeah, there it is. I need that. And so I keep 2 books. One's for dies and one is for stamps. Okay, so that was, let's see, should we put this card together and show you how easy it is? Sure, why not? Or do I no wonder which one we want to do. Well, I actually have 2 left, so we could do one in the blue and one in the pink. Okay, so we'll do this one first. So the first thing you want to do is ink blend. Ink blend this guy with your Orchid Oasis ink, or whatever color you wanted. You could use petal pink, like this color right here. I chose Orchid Oasis, and you're going to want to add your dimensionals. And the kit comes with this giant pack of dimensionals, so they're generous with them, which is nice. So we're just going to put this down like that. And I wonder, sometimes I'm successful with this trick, sometimes I'm not, where you use your take your pick tool and you pierce it and kind of push away from you, and it grabs it. Oh, I got all of them at one. Huh, that doesn't happen very often. But it grabs this, the backing, and sticks it on here so that they're not flying all over the place. And if you have acrylic nails like I do, sometimes they're hard to get off because your nails are thicker. But so I'm just going to center this on there like that. Then there are two different leaves, and they matter. So here's one that goes this way and one that goes this way. So we are going to, and the same with the apples. So you're going to want to put the apples, let's see, make sure I'm doing this right. Are these the same? No, they're not the same. Yeah, this is right. They're not the same shape, but honestly, if you did it, well, they're not going to line up with the leaves correctly if you use the wrong apple with the wrong leaf. So just make sure you follow the picture from the instructions so that you're using the right apples, because this little guy right here has to line up with this, like the stem of the apple here. So we're going to put this in here like that. And of course, once you know, my dimensional that I put in there is getting in the way. So kind of just fussy with it. Like that looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to just hold that down. And the apples do get dimensionals also, 2 in the center. Don't go too far out because you'll run into the circle border, and that was popped up as well. So these are just going to fit in here like so. And I'm not pressing down super hard yet because I want to make sure I have this right. See, that's not right because this is hanging way off. So I wonder, do I have the wrong one? Let's see. I don't think I do. Oh, wait. Cheryl. Oh, goodness. Some teacher you are. Okay. So the one that goes up top, just want to make sure I'm telling you guys right, is this one, which matches these apples. So I did have the wrong one, didn't I? No, I don't know if I did or not. So that matches these apples here. And long story short, you just want to make sure that your leaves here are not running off the edge there. So what you can do is I wanted to put this little piece here to connect there, but that's not, I don't think that's how it's going to get covered up with those little, yeah, it's going to get covered up with the little flowers anyway. So kind of position it like that. And see, what do they put dimensionals on them? Nope, they just put glue dots. So those just go down with the glue dots that come in the kit. And again, I use the take your pick tool, and I'm going to set this like that first and decide I want a glue dot right here and I want a glue dot right here, and then we'll tuck the branch under. And if it runs into a dimensional that you already have there, you can just cut the branch. I'll show you. So now I've lost track of where I'm doing it here. So I want this leaf right here. We'll put a glue dot. Then I want this leaf right here to have a glue dot. And take these backings off. So I'm not going to tuck it in yet. I'm going to make sure I have it how I want it, like that. Now I'm going to grab my tweezers and tuck. There. That was easier said than done. Okay. Next one down here, we didn't glue that one down yet. So I want to make sure I'm doing this right this time. And I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to make it so that this apple is sitting just barely at the edge of the circle. So we'll put 2 dimensionals right here in the center. Like that. And then this should go nicely right there. So I want a glue dot on this leaf, bottom of this leaf right here. Did I get it? No. That was a mess. I think I had trouble with these glue dots last night and I went to a different sheet of them. Yeah, I did. Here they are. Some glue dots aren't just better than others. I don't know in the manufacturing process how that works, but these other ones seemed a little gummy. Okay, so we can pop that in here just like that. Okay. Next we need more glue dots because we're going to put the glue dots on the back of, oh, I guess we could put the greeting on. Let's do that. So here's the sheet of greetings. You get 4 happy birthdays, and then the rest are different languages. Okay, so that's going to go on there just like that. So dimensionals in the center. And if you have the minis, you could use the minis on the back of this one as well. Like there. Cute. This is going to be cute. Okay. I am really liking that orchid oasis. So I'm going to grab some glue dots and put these on the back of the vellum sheet and just stick them on a bunch of stars. Let's see, we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to need 8 stars. So now I'm going to remove all of these at once just because it's easier to do it while they're still in there. So then you just start placing them there we go. Pop them out and just place 2 in each apple area. Okay, now we're going to use our enamel basics, I think is they're called, or your stickles, or whatever you have that's shiny in your stash. And just put a little dab in the center. Oops, I said little. A little dab in the center of each one. And then make sure you put them in a place where you're not going to smudge them before they dry. Okay, you guys, isn't that cute? And the gold stickles really stay shimmery after they're dry too. So I should have done the inside before I put the stickles on, but you saw how I treated the inside here. So that's just, again, 3 inches by 8, and then I cut a little strip and stamped. And this card's done. Okay, that is the Blossom Wishes kit. Okay, now I need to set this where I'm not going to smudge it. So how about right there? And the alternatives, like I said, here's the other alternative for that. Okay, let's get this mess out of the way. We are going to open the Beaches kit. How long have I been going for here? Does it say on here? 46 minutes. I wonder if I should do a different video to do the beaches. I think, you know what, I think maybe I will. I think I'll stop this one. I'm going to finish putting the rest of these cards together so that I have them all done. And then I will come back and we'll do an unboxing, and and then I'll show you the Beaches kit in a separate video so that it's not so super long. Love for you guys to like and subscribe to my channel, and you know, if you feel like someone else might enjoy these videos and they maybe have never heard of me before, why don't you go ahead and hit the share button and share that video? That would really help me too. So no prize for this video this week because I've already got one lined up for a prize, and you guys are going to deplete my prize stash if I keep doing that every video. But I just sent out another prize today to Tracy, who was the winner from last week's video. So it's fun. I love to be able to share my craft supplies with you all. Okay, that being said, still looking for feedback on what stamp sets you guys may be interested in seeing me work with over the course of the coming months. So drop me a line or leave me a comment on that if you have any, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.